In this video, we are going to check for congruence. We are going to compare triangle MNO and triangle PQR. So in order to compare these triangles, we first need to pair them up and match the vertices. The first pairing is PQR paired with MNO. So over here, P and M, they are the first alphabets, so we should match P with M, okay, and Q should be matched with N. Q should be matched with N, so we have to turn this, and P with M and Q with N and R with O, they are the third alphabets, so R with O. So this is the mapping that we have done. Now with this kind of pairing, let us see what are the corresponding vertices, sides and corresponding angles. The corresponding vertices are very straightforward. M to P, N to Q and O to R. What about the corresponding sides? MO to PR, ON to RQ and NM to QP. What about the angles? Angle N to angle Q, but let us write it in the three-letter format. So we will write angle MNO with PQR, angle MNO with angle PQR. Similarly, angle NOM with QRP, NOM with QRP. And now angle P and M. So angle OMN with RPQ. Now in this correspondence, we were looking at the figure, but do you know what? It is possible to write down all of this without looking at the figure by just looking at the names of the triangles. Once we write the correspondence between the triangles, by just looking at the names of the triangles, we can write this. What we have to do is we have to match the positions of the vertices. That is, M is the first letter in this triangle and P is the first letter in the second triangle. Q and N, that is 2 and 2. R and O, that is 3 and 3. Likewise, if you look at these sides, MO is 1, 3. So PR is 1, 3. Likewise, ON is 3, 2. So RQ is 3. Likewise, NM, it is 2, 1, is QP, which is 2, 1. Similarly, the angles, MNO 1, 2, 3 is PQR 1, 2, 3. NOM 2, 3, 1 is QRP 2, 3, 1. OMN 3, 1, 2 is RPQ 3, 1, 2, right? So this is another way in which you can actually map all the correspondences without even looking at the figure. Now this is just one type of one way in which we could pair up or match the vertices. Let us try another configuration where we keep the pair MP as fixed and we just interchange these two. So for doing that, what we do is we just flip this triangle. Now we have retained MP. So M will be P, pairing up with N is R and pairing up with O is Q. So M and O with PRQ. Can you tell what are the correspondences for the vertices, sides and angles? Now let us look at another combination where we match P with N instead of M. So let's do like this. We are going to now match P with N. So we have P matching with M is Q. So M is the first position, so this should be Q. Matching with O is R. So this is the third position, so this should be R. Can you tell all the correspondences in this orientation and for this mapping? Now let's try the next configuration where we again maintain NP and we just flip these two. So we'll just flip the triangle. So N with P, and now M and R and O and Q. So N is the middle letter, so P will come in the middle. Paired with M is R, so that will be the first. Paired with O is Q, so that will be the third. Can you give all the correspondences in this orientation? Now let's map P with O. So now we have OP. Now let's see how to write the correspondence. O is in the third position, so P should also be in the third position. N is corresponding with R, so the second letter should be R, and M corresponds with Q, so the first letter should be Q. Now can you find all the correspondences for this orientation? And like before, now let us maintain this combination of OP and exchange M and N. So we'll just flip this. So O will correspond with P. Now N corresponds to Q and M corresponds to R. So this is the sixth way in which we can do the pairing. Can you find all the correspondences in this pairing?